What is going on, guys? Dawkbro back again. Hope you are fantastic today. I was just browsing through the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 game files, minding my own business, where I instantly noticed that the mascot you wear in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 office is obviously a Freddy Fazbear hat. But then when I went to look at the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 cutscene mask, there was obviously a massive difference between the two. Here's a comparison without brightening them up first. Now, obviously you're going to say, oh, that's just Freddy Fazbear, because the different heads in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Freddy is updated. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to brighten it up anyway, just to have a look if it is, you know, brown. I brightened it up, folks, and it's purple. There's a clear purple shade to the whole of the Freddy Fazbear mask, around the edges of the eyes, even the nose has a shade of purple. And some of you are going to say, oh no, that's just the lighting of the room making it purple. Well, I lightened up the Freddy Fazbear hat from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the mask what you use in the office. And there's no shade of purple there when I brighten it up. So it can't just be like the colour of the brown being brightened up. Because obviously, you can clearly see, folks, it's a purple colour. It's not brown, it's purple. And we've learned a lot about Purple Freddy from the Five Nights at Freddy's 3. We remember we had to follow Purple Freddy into the secret room where Purple Man was. Now, if Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Pizzeria is set to be the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 minigames, because we can see that all the rooms are the same, the map's the same, the secret room's where it is as well. That means Purple Freddy does exist in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Pizzeria. And the cutscenes in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 are set in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Pizzeria as well. Everything just seems to be all set in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Pizzeria. Even the marionette's supposedly there as well. So why are we inside a Purple Freddy costume? Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But you can clearly see that a man can actually go inside Purple Freddy, because Purple Man supposedly does. Or somebody else we don't know yet. But you can clearly see, guys, that this is Purple Freddy. I've brightened it up, minding my own business. I completely don't understand why I haven't noticed this earlier. But when I brightened it up, it was purple. And I was completely shocked. I didn't expect it to be purple. So yeah, what do you guys think about this find? Do you just think it's the lighting? Or do you actually think that it is Purple Freddy and it does have a big significance? Because if we personally believe that Purple Man did use the Purple Freddy costume, then that's probably why we get cutscenes of the animatronics giving us death stares, the marionette giving us a massive death stare, Golden Freddy staring at us. You can clearly see that they dislike the Purple Freddy, and probably because Purple Man has used it somehow. And obviously it's to do with the murderer as well, so that's probably why the kids completely hate Purple Freddy. We don't even know that Purple Man actually used the Purple Freddy costume. We just supposedly do believe that. Because when we actually go into the room where Purple Man is with Springtrap, Purple Freddy is not seen. Never seen again after when he's used it. It just disappears. It's not even in the room where supposedly Purple Man used it. So you never know, guys. This could be a spirit of a child. It could be anything. We still don't know a lot about Purple Freddy. Maybe it's Phone Guy. Maybe Phone Guy is trying to assist us to get rid of the murderer. I honestly don't know, guys. There's still a lot of mystery about Purple Freddy and what... Even if it doesn't exist, it might not even exist. It might be just us hallucinating that there's a Purple Freddy. Who knows, folks? But I'm just showing you here, guys, that when I brightened up the image from the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 cutscenes, where all the animatronics are giving us death stares, you can clearly see that it actually has a purple shade to it, and purple always is associated with the murderer, so it's got to do with something about that. I also noticed in the cutscenes, folks, that the cutscenes for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, if this is Purple Freddy, it can link, folks, because at the top left on the first night we see error. Now, instantly reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, when Purple Freddy lures the animatronics into the room, you instantly get error, you can't go in there. So is this a hint by Scott, you know, to think of error again in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and again it's to do with Purple Freddy. And again, the It's Me always links with the murderer. Once again, the Purple Man could have used the Purple Freddy costume, again linking with It's Me. Do you remember the mask at the back in Five Nights at Freddy's 3? Notice how it is the exact same replica as the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Freddy, but we can't see it because it looks so dark. Purple is a very dark colour as well, and a lot of people are debating whether this is Golden Freddy or Purple Freddy. But looking at it, folks, can't you see the massive similarity between the mask at the back with the mask from the cutscene? And if this mask is actually purple, then this could be as well at the back and the cutscenes, Purple Freddy. So let me know what you guys think. I want you guys to talk about what you actually think Purple Freddy is and why this actually has a shade of purple. Let me know what you guys think. Lots of love, and I'll see you all next time.